live here in a moment. Oh, god damn it.
Your plans have been dashed to hell.
Come here. You adorable little shit. Adorable little shit.
That was arguably a better opening.
I wanted him to be in the chair, and I was going to pretend like I was Axis, or that Axis was me.
Some sort of thing.
And he's just sitting up there on the chair. Look, he's fine. I put him back up on the chair. He's like, oh, okay, I can be up here. And then as soon as it goes live, little fucker, yes, just jumps down out of the way. It was gonna be funny.
What's kicking chickens? What's going on?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. MarauderEX.
Y'all been blowing up chat for a hot minute now.
Yeah. We've got Barb, Pen, Seven, Moon, Kyle. We got a bunch of people in stream and chat and doing the things.
And this early. That's
so
awesome.
Doing Fire Emblem. I was just telling Jesse about Fire Emblem.
Well, he was telling me about the color schemes making him angry. Just fine.
The color scheme makes me angry. For those of you who don't know, this is how I'm gonna start off by bitching.
Welcome to my life. Actually, literally, I was a very colicky baby.
Oh. The three houses that the game is so surreptitiously named after. You've got the Golden Deer, which their emblem is yellow with a deer. You've got the Blue Lions, which their emblem is blue with a lion. And then you've got the Black Eagles, which their emblem is red with a black eagle. And I'm just sitting here going, you fucked up the theme. Yeah. Just that bothers me.
Apparently, it should be the red eagles.
Or
the color scheme should be adjusted so it's black.
Yeah.
I get it. It's fine.
I'm gonna play on
Hey, Mama!
normal, because there's been a lot of changes to this Fire Emblem. So, Fire Emblem is notorious for being super difficult, where if you lose a unit in combat, they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you either continue the game with that unit's death on your conscience, or you restart whatever chapter you were in and not screw up.
I mean, that's really easy, right, though? Just don't fuck it up. That's the...
Just don't... Yeah,
Sorry, 2 minutes. Damn it!
Damn it! We're gonna play... No, I'm not gonna play online at the moment.
It's another tequila sunrise. Sorry. It's been stuck in my head because tequila sunrise.
Imperial year, 91. Oh, someone stepped on a flower. They must be a friend.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well, now I can't tell who did it.
Just single that asshole out for destruction. How dare you? Never mind the other atrocities you're likely committing. You messed up with that.
Well, I mean... Someone just dropped a magic sword from orbit, and... That is a sword, okay. Like, is that a sword or is that a spear? Either way, magic armament from...
Like, hey, that's not supposed to be a ranged weapon.
Okay, so when I did sword combat with... I would spar with various friends. Sanchez. One of my favorite moves to use against Sanchez was sword throw. Where I would just get him completely off guard, just at a distance to where I could throw it and he wouldn't be able to parry without it still hitting him.
Where I come from, they call that a dick move. But I don't know. I'm a stranger in these here parts.
we went into the fight with the intent of winning a fight. And so, dick move, it's like, the only dick move that we didn't do was no one hit Genevieve. You don't aim for
So it's not a dick move unless it's legitimately a dick move.
Or tits. Like, we didn't... Well, no. But, we made a concise effort to not hit our female opponents in the chest, because that did happen once, and it apparently caused a great deal of pain. And so,
yeah, but getting hit.
Do you recall the Red Canyon?
yeah. But apparently it was
Die!
Oh, Jesus. So I just look up and she's straight up murdering him.
Probably because she got hit in the tits. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. You want to spar with me and you accidentally hit me in the tits, that's fine. I will hurt you.
I mean, this is why we made the concise effort to not.
Well, why? You just don't want to get hurt. That's all I'm hearing is that you're a weenie. It's been a really long week, guys. I'm very tired. Don't look at me like that. Look at the TV. You're supposed to be playing a game. I'm the colorful commentator. Yeah, that was creepy. That's not acceptable. I'm gonna go back to my tequila now. Thanks. Bye.
What could have brought you here?
Okay, bye.
Swords do not work that way. No, Pen, they do not.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I wish to have a...
What's up, Cirque?
Cirque! That sword shows up everywhere and it's bullshit. Yeah, the whip sword, the chain, yeah. Select a form, male or female.
Well, that's awfully binary.
I mean, the fact that Nintendo's giving you a choice is a step in...
I mean, but still.
Well, what bothers me
This is my job. This is why I'm sitting here. Stop for commentary like that. It's fine.
I can't tell, like, I'm pretty sure he's got a dagger too, because I see what looks like the blue scabbard, but I can't tell because his face is in the way. I want to make sure I'm armed. I want...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, you can kind of catch it just as they're turning. You can see the length just barely. Yeah, it's a dagger.
You can see the length just barely.
See, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Is this form correct? No, but we'll go with it. If anyone says you can see the length just barely,
I've not seen the likes of you before.
it's cold.
Who are you anyway?
I was in the pool.
You know.
I apparently have to answer a question. So I'm answering a question that I did not pay attention to. What house are you picking? Black Eagles? I'm probably gonna pick the Red Eagles.
Are you gonna scream red every time somebody says black throughout the whole game?
I mean, maybe. I'm a ghost.
What's up, Michael? Welcome.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line. I see. Then you must have a name of sorts.
I must have a name. Bleth. Byleth?
Byleth.
Byleth? No. No. Oh, I can't do... I'm one letter short.
You should go... Never mind. No.
What?
No, I had an idea and then it was gone.
Panda-chan.
Do it.
And Barbara saw it.
I mean, if you do anything panda in here, it's gonna be Panda-chan. Like,
I shall
that's
not ever
just
grow
paying
accustomed
attention
to the sound of human names.
Yeah.
You must possess a day of birth as well.
My month? I'm a great tree moon. What are the others? We've got Guardian, Pegasus, Lone, Great Tree, Harp String, Garland, Blue Sea, Verdant Rain, Horsebow, Wyvern.
Oh, hey! As an
You're-
October baby, I get Wyvern Moon. Yes.
Apparently Great Tree Moon for me.
Wow, wonders never cease.
Yeah, man.
It
You
seems
do
we
you.
share
That's
our
fine.
day of birth. How strange.
Well, considering there's an entire game of Legend of Zelda where it's Zelda, or Link is raised by a tree because his mother's dead. It's just like, I'm the Great
That's a
Deku Tree.
bummer. That's a bummer.
It all feels so...
Maybe time for another nap. Oh,
Oh.
welcome to my life.
Those feels, though. I finally got a nap for the first time in like 2 weeks, and it was glorious.
Hey, time to wake up.
Gerald, it's time to wake up.
Were you having
No.
a dream again?
Are you
Yes.
having that dream again? Are you in my head? Dreaming about a young girl.
Ooh.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your
I like
mind for
Gerald's
now.
hair, though.
Risking your life is part of
Yeah,
the job
that's-
for mercenaries like us. Okay, time
I
to
just
get
finished
moving.
up on
Our
Final
next
Fantasy
job is in the
52
kingdom.
Grinding session. Doom came out on the Switch. It did! Which I'm half tempted to buy it because... But I'm waiting for them to patch out the login thing.
Risking your life. I told you before, it's far from here. So,
Alright, time for us to leave.
good.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence...
What's happened?
So apparently everyone
forgive
is
our
enthralled
intrusion.
with like a
We wouldn't bother you
nameless
with the
guard
situation
in this
not
game.
dying.
Because like you can form a relationship with one of your squad mates, teammates, party, whatever, and like
You
can
know,
get married. And,
the
like,
thing.
Well, I first I'm sitting here thinking it can't be one of your students. That just sounds creepy.
I mean, yes.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
Yep.
We're being pursued by a group of
Yes,
bandits.
do.
I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your
Aaron,
support.
welcome.
Hey, Aaron.
There's another game where Link spends the entire game with a tree hitting on him. Bound, chicka, bound, bound, bound.
Bandits?
Something.
It's true.
See your
They
bark.
attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
Barking up the wrong tree.
We've been separated from our
So in the
companions
wild
and we're
oats.
outnumbered. They're after
Aw.
our lives.
I mean, yes, but also, well,
I'm
that's not
impressed
a
you're
tree.
staying
That's
so
an
calm
oak.
considering the
It's a
situation.
green.
Wait, that uniform.
What do vegan zombies go for?
Greens. Quinoa.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
Actually, I have a
I guess
a
they
box
followed
of
you all the
like
way here.
a couscous
Come on,
kit
let's
in
move.
the pantry
Hope you-
that I need. Because every once in a while, I just want some couscous.
Couscous.
And also, every time I pick up anything relating to couscous, I hold it up in the middle of the grocery store going, couscous poison.
Couscous.
It makes me happy.
EA isn't putting any game on Switch. Everyone going good. Me, I mean, I want to play games too, but the thing is, like, I don't really care about EA not putting games on the Switch because there's not really any games EA makes that I really care about playing.
Oh, that you care about playing.
Yeah.
That's probably good, honestly, because then I'd be stealing your Switch.
Now,
Because there are games I would want to play from EA.
there's a game you would want to play.
No, there are a few, actually, sir.
Let's
Like-
take care of those thieves before they overrun
First
the
of all,
village.
Madden isn't the only football.
Is it not anymore?
Nope.
Because I
Because there's
have
also NCAA.
Oh, there's
NCAA basketball, NBA basketball, MLB baseball. I will play all of those. Also,
Let's take care of it.
Except, I don't think they've made a Tony Hawk game in like...
No, but if they could retroactively
Take down the
make
enemies
the
in
first
front
Tony Hawk
first.
first game
That
and
should
put
take
it
the
on
win.
Switch, I would totally steal the Switch.
Select the unit and move it to the enemy. So, you know,
I will
do
prevail.
the things. I'm just gonna... well... Edelgard took a little bit of a hit. I'm not paying any attention to this.
Ready and willing.
Like, I'm just not... I'm not taking this seriously. I might let's play this at some point and
was a
actually
good
take
try.
it seriously. But right now, I'm not taking shit seriously.
Wise man once told me,
Stay focused.
can't take life too seriously. You'll never get it.
You
Call
have a
from Van
strange
Wild.
aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me.
Wait!
I'll cut through. Thank
Just
you.
everyone's
we are
gonna
in your
talk.
debt. Wouldn't do.
Jesus.
Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together.
Okay, I haven't gotten in a physical fight since like 2nd grade, but I don't remember there being so much conversation around it.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Just saying.
All EA makes are sports games. Oracle of Ages, Link's Tree Wife. And
It
now,
doesn't work quite as well.
now I'm sitting here thinking the Deku tree. I'm thinking Deku from My Hero Academia. I'll be the best tree ever!
I mean, yeah. What was his name? I got a picture of him at GalaxyCon and I can't remember his name. One of the genes.
Best genist.
Genist, yes.
The best genist.
I got a picture of the best genist at GalaxyCon,
And
it
that
was
was
awesome.
that was
on
a-
an escalator, like I
Yeah.
stopped
And
him.
he was doing the
He
pose.
posed and everything. It was wonderful.
She sent me a picture of it, and I'm like, that, and it was like
It was a really well
spot
done
on
cosplay.
costume. I mean, granted, denim, like,
Well, yeah,
it's not,
but I mean, the lines even
Yeah.
like matched up, and he got the hair right, and it was awesome.
I mean, you have to get the hair right. That's like,
The defining feature, aside from all of the denim.
well, I mean, they make it a
I'm
plot
not
point
dead
where he's
right
sitting
now.
here combing everyone's hair.
That's true.
I didn't expect to run into mercenary.
I'm gonna step forward just a little bit and let them come to me. Because they're gonna come to me. Or are you? Yeah, you're gonna come to me. There you go. Well, shit, I drain health when I attack. That is one of my favorite mechanics ever. I love doing that shit. That's why I was a beast of a Dark Knight. Combat art, curved shot. Oh, but it kills my weapon durability faster. Well, let's try
Yes, good. If we're in the
Yes.
Okay. That was all right. You're the one who's half dead. So we're just gonna lance you.
Over already.
Not that it matters. So
Hero.
So this game, the Fire Emblem series, there used to be a weapon triangle, much like Pokemon. How you had
What up, DB?
the fire beats grass, grass beats water.
Uh-huh.
This was axe, lance, and sword. So Lance was better than sword, sword was better than axe, axe was better than lance. They got rid of that for this, which that's like getting rid of the triangle in Pokemon as well. So I'm sitting here going, how? How is this a thing now? I'm curious to see.
Rock, paper, scissors, jams, just...
Each battle, a chance to grow.
I mean, not that it mattered, because everyone who was worth anything in a Fire Emblem game was a sword wielder, so it doesn't fucking matter.
How dare anybody?
Now you know your limits.
That's rude.
All the other classes were just,
I'm kidding.
like, they didn't have access to either good skills or good weapons.
Why are there mercenaries in the village?
It's a
Guess we'll
vampire,
have to
folks.
deal
You heard
with
it
them
here.
too.
I mean, have any of you seen me out in daylight?
Not by choice, mind you. But I have.
By choice, we stood out on the deck while you had a smoke like
This is true.
2 hours ago.
But that was in setting sun. It wasn't full. Wasn't fully ablaze.
This is a fine
Cooking your
opportunity.
delicate skin.
I mean, summer in North Carolina, that's basically all it does.
I don't know. I've gotten to the point it's not cooking quite so much anymore.
Can I not get on the tower? I wanted to get on the tower.
But I spent a lot of time. Cat! Cat!
I have, but rarely. You ain't seen me in the
Is
sun.
this the Krusty Krab?
No,
this is Patrick! I saw someone dressed as SpongeBob and it was really cute. It was a really adorable cosplay. That is true, Pen. He made me know.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
Oh,
Just
don't,
has to, rejuvenate.
don't attack my archer? Dick.
You're the dude who threw a sword! You don't get to judge!
I'm the one who should be complaining.
Well, fine. My cavalry guy is did nothing. Jesus, Geralt, whatever the fuck your name is.
Attack when an ally
Geralt.
is nearby.
Wise ass with the faux mohawk.
The only guy on a horse.
I know you do, Pat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll just, the next time you're here, because I love SpongeBob and I will watch SpongeBob forever and ever, amen. I'll just make sure I don't do it.
Hey, you with the blank stare.
Gonna just end ya. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, well. Let's...
Technical adjustments. Uno momento, por favor.
There we go.
Voila.
Alright. Oh, hey, I can actually rotate the battlefield. That makes it so much easier to be like, am I attacking the right motherfucker?
I mean...
You gotta make sure you're attacking the right motherfucker. Level up. Which, that's
Really?
that's how I learned what the word ally meant. I was playing a PC version of Dungeons and Dragons, and it was just like little 8-bit pixels. It was a long time ago. And I positioned people where I thought I'd be attacking the enemy, and it said, "Are you sure you want to attack ally?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to attack." And then one of my own party members died, and I'm sitting here going, Oh, that's what that means. I was like 6.
Well, you know,
Like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
I guess it's better to find that out very young and in a low stake situation.
Yeah.
Value of your own.
Like, there could have been far worse.
Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide
Dude,
you now,
DB.
right?
I mean, you do you, and if that's what you need to do, but that, yeah, Penn is right, that's a lot.
That is a lot of exercise. But you must
No
be
problem, Mama.
you must be ripped as shit.
So, and I am also called.
I really need to start working out.
I was not
Me
able to recall
too.
my name until just
I'm getting old. So it's like I remember it's like, oh yeah, I used to be able to run like 2 miles. Now if I tried to run 2 miles, I would just die.
I mean, I would do it. I would finish it, but I'd probably puke afterwards. No, my problem is I found out they put me in the outfield this past Sunday, and I know what I need to do and what I need to make my body do, but my body fights back. So in this case, like my shin splints were killing me. As I was trying to, like, I was running after the ball, and then as I tried to slow down as I approached the ball, my legs said no. And I ran past the ball multiple times and had to, like, turn around and go back and get it, and I wasted a whole bunch of time, and it hurt so bad. Like, I need to work on that a lot. That was uncomfortable.
I have really high ability to recover. If you see me running, you should
Share
too.
that.
There's something really big to that. Is the thing. If I'm running, something's chasing me.
I used to run for fun.
I mean, I used to as well. I mean, we would have to run as a part of martial arts. Like, we would start with a warm-up, and, like, we'd have to run a lot, actually.
Oh no, on my own free time, I'd go run, because it was funsies.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well.
Like a
You are aware
weirdo.
of what's to come. Now go. Yes, you who.
I shouldn't say that. Having friends who run marathons and stuff, it just makes me feel bad.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who run marathons. I'm like, that is impressive. But yeah, the fact that I used to do martial arts, I was in so much better shape. I could be, far less half dead, it felt. So apparently the little girl, I say little girl, she's probably like some sort of ancient dragon knowing the Fire Emblem series. She apparently can stop time, so that's a skill to have.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
So because it's co-ed softball,
Thieves are running away.
they have the, you can't walk a dude. If you walk a dude to get to a female batter, then the dude gets 2 bases. And all this stuff, because sex is shit. And we try to stagger our lineup, because we have pretty even numbers. And, Juliana was on deck, and Emily decided to shout out to the umpire that
Captain Gerald.
we had a woman on deck. I said, "Girl on deck!" And Juliana was like, "What? Am I 5? I'm a woman!" And so the joke became we kept calling out progressively younger, whatever. And so
Toddler on
the
deck.
next time Juliana was on deck, I was like, "Female infant on deck!" And I kept going. The next time around, "Zygote on deck!" Because all zygotes are female. And that was the joke. It was good times. So that's me attempting to nullify some sexist bullshit. I didn't get to stop time about it, but little girl on deck.
I mean, fuck. If I could stop time, that's I should probably not be the person who had the ability to stop time. I mean, I'm probably the person who should not have a superpower at all. I'm kind of the reason why if humans have superpowers, there would be supervillains. Because there are days that I'm just sitting here going,
that is very true, Mama.
I'd like to throw the moon at the planet. Just...
If I could turn back time.
It's like, you know, that scene in Avengers.
Then I would throw the moon.
The scene where Thanos throws the moon, and if you throw another moon at me, I'm gonna be really pissed.
I mean,
I would throw all the moons.
Right. Goodbye, Captain.
Big hard sex criminals. What? Are we missing something in the game that I should really pay attention to, or is that something involved with?
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
If I could stop time, I'd use it to take a nap.
yes. Yes.
Finally get that 20 hours of sleep that I...
Oh my god. I need so much sleep, you guys. I'm so tired.
Great sense.
I've been moving. Oh, I am a business partner now, which is weird, but I've been moving the equipment for all that and hanging drywall, and that's been my week. I need to sleep.
Oh, stopping to... Oh, you... would I be a... Or would you be a big hard sex criminal? I mean, I don't think I'd be a big hard sex criminal. I would be a criminal.
Oh, damn, DB.
I would stop time, walk into a bank, and walk out with just I would get bags and paint dollar bill signs on them, just load them up and walk my ass like Santa Claus out of the bank. It's a comic. I thought you were... Oh, shit! Yes! Or is that the one where... Because there's a comic where they stop time whenever they orgasm.
Oh god, what?
Yeah, it's a girl. Starts off as like the female lead. She can stop time whenever she orgasms, and she can choose when to start it up again. And so like she goes around like basically fucking a bunch of guys. Like that's like. Because apparently penises still react even when time is frozen, so she just basically just starts raping a bunch of guys now.
That's awful.
And then she finds a guy who can do it as well, who he's immune to the time stop, so they're like, it's like that Spider-Man meme where the two Spider-Mans are pointing at each other. And then they go on a, like, they rob a bank. They do a bunch of stuff. Apparently, though, when they have sex, if they have sex together, like, it just fucks time up completely.
First of all, like, yeah, let's not with the non-consensual stuff. That's awful. But if it's just orgasms, let's just masturbate.
That's how she figures out the power. Like, she's just sitting there masturbating, and then she like goes downstairs and like everything stopped. Like if someone was pouring a glass of water and the water's, half...
This is what I'm saying, Mama. Thank you.
Don't need a guy to orgasm. She doesn't either, but she decides she wants to bang all the people she's wanted to bang, so...
That's inappropriate. That is actually criminal and not okay.
Well, I mean, as the title is, sex criminals...
Yeah, so I mean, just
it's on brand for them.
just word to the wise. Don't fucking do that.
Did you see the episode of The Simpsons where they?
I will go vigilante, hunt you down, and hurt you.
See the episode of The Simpsons where they Bart and Milhouse get the stopwatch that actually stops time, and they.
No.
Oh my god, they get a stopwatch that stops time, and then they can start it back up. But during one of their antics, they drop it, and it breaks. And so, like, they're aging, and the rest of the world is just frozen in a single moment in time.
That's what you fucking get. Don't mess with time. It's really unethical.
And eventually, like, Bart's like middle-aged as his Millhouse, and like Bart's finally figured out how to put it back together. And he puts it back together, and like all like the accumulated shit that's happened, like they knocked Homer over and like apparently broke his head off because when people are frozen, they're like glass apparently.
You are coming with us to the monastery, right?
Yeah, it's. I will have to find that episode because that was actually a really good episode.
3 of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garrigmach Monastery.
Yeah, I'm not reading all of the things.
What?
I haven't had time to read in a long time. I let LeVar Burton read to me.
That would be because you ran off.
I mean,
Too true.
I read a lot of
The first to
hentai.
make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if because of them. Every single one of
Okay.
those bandits.
I know a lot. Well, I mean, I read a lot of comics. Some of them have nudity, some of them don't. Not. I don't really go with the super raunchy shit. I mean,
You do you.
so the anime convention that is held here locally, Animazement. I haven't gone in a long time, but I had gone every year since close to when it started. And I was in high school originally when it started like what would have been my freshman year of high school, and I started going my junior year of high school.
Personally, as the
Actually, I may have gone my sophomore year. Either
Yes,
way,
Pen.
we would go. We would spend money on anime-related things that we had no business spending money on because like we were broke high school students. So like buying a $40 figure or you know a couple of import graphic novels was. I remember Will spent like $50 on the Final Fantasy Tactics soundtrack. Best $50 ever because we listened to that. Like I still have a copy of that soundtrack, and I listened the hell out of it. But once members of our group were old enough, it became a tradition to find anime porn of the weirdest variety and buy it. So I have somewhere in my house a collection of weird anime porn that was obtained through going to this convention. And it's like, by today's standards, it's all pretty fucking tame. But the art styles were just so weird. Like one character's head, like it's like cone heads almost. The characters have a ridiculous cranium. Like every single one of them. The body proportions, like body proportions in anime porn is pretty off normally, but you know, in favor of like exaggerated breasts and ass and things like that. It's like this was head.
Never mind.
Yes.
I was just gonna say, all I'm hearing is that I've been sleeping near a lost stash of weird porn.
All right, that's
Yeah.
small talk. It's time to
I mean, it's in my closet somewhere.
Cheers.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
I mean,
No, it's fine. I mean, I know people who collect weirder stuff, but
unless you have.
I legit have a friend who buys taxidermied animals off of eBay. So, you know, it's whatever. It's one of those situations where I'm sitting here like, I'm supposed to have a reaction. I don't know what that reaction is. I'm having multiple feelings right now.
I mean, and the thing about this is because it was, you know, early 2000s.
Your face.
Most of it is still, you know, VHS. So you can. I don't even have a working VHS player at the moment, so I can't even watch any of that anime porn.
There you go.
So,
We're talking about your face, Stevie. It's beautiful, and I love you.
White cloud.
What are we talking about now? Anime porn and your face.
3 houses.
It's not called anime porn. It's anime porn. Hentai, like, hentai just sounds. I never liked using that term, mostly because it just sounds like I'm a weeb.
Heralding the start of a
Any
new year.
hoozle.
As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full
Weeb.
just as a tiny
I say this as I'm playing a Fire Emblem
If
game.
you check out my Twitter, there's a picture of me and Skeletor, and it's awesome.
That was also a really entertaining picture. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to go to GalaxyCon.
Well, I'm going next year, so I'm going to start saving up in December so I can actually do some of the fun things instead of just all of the free things. Because, like, I didn't buy anything there except for my lunch.
And even that's ass expensive.
I was just dead broke, so I need to save up for next year. But.
That's actually one of the things we would do. We would set aside, like, just a little wallet of money. This is for going to Animazement.
Yeah.
Because we are going to overspend every time we go to Animazement. So, like, yeah. I get it.
Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil.
Yeah.
Fodlan, these three mighty powers.
I did kind of want to go get David Tennant's autograph, but the autograph signing was like
Guys,
$60.
I talked to David Tennant, and I did not lose my shit.
Yeah, that's the impressive part, that you didn't.
I didn't freak out at all. At all.
This will be your first time at the monster.
And like I made eye contact with him, which is really hard for me. And I spoke to him, my voice didn't crack.
Good and the bad.
So what
It was like in that moment I had the superpower of being a regular fucking human being. It was amazing.
So what did you say to David Tennant?
So it was mom friend override. That's the only reason I was able to talk to him. It was totally mom friend override. Shino, my friend, paid to get his autograph. And you're allowed to have 2 people in line with you. So me and her sister were in line with her. And she had said something in line. She has a giant Gallifreyan tattoo on her shoulder. And she had said something like, I wish I had the courage to say something to him because I want him to see my tattoo. And I was like, don't worry, I got you. So I did. I was like, hey, it's nice to meet you. As moral support here, I need you to look at my friend's tattoo.
What did he think of the tattoo?
He thought it was awesome. He asked if she knew what it meant. It means look below the skin. Or look beyond the skin, I guess. And,
Yeah, if you look below the skin.
But
meat.
it's that's what it said, and he really liked it, and then he thanked us all, and I told him to have a good day, and it was a short interaction, but the important part is I didn't lose my shit.
And you didn't lose your shit. And that's the important part, because
I exchanged electrons and everything. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I breathed the same air. It's crazy.
Wasn't Jonathan Frakes at this one?
Yes. He was not in the building the same time I was, though.
One of my other friends that went posted from the line from his meet and greet type thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I'm in the same room as Riker / Ripley's Believe It or Not.
I did stand this far away from Felicia Day, and that was amazing. Crush activated.
You saw her in the court.
I did not freak out then either. And I sat in on her panel with Will Wheaton, who I am convinced he and I are going to be best friends, and we're going to write a book about gender and science fiction. And so the first step is being in the same room with him, and that is checked off.
Step 1, same room.
And eventually there's going to be a picture with me, like, 3 feet behind Admiral Adama. Because Edward James Olmos was there, and I sat in on that panel, and it was amazing.
The way this is written, I swear to God, both guys are flirting with the protagonist. They are.
Welcome back, Seven. Sorry, I've been just...
David Zennon. See, I loved Gargoyles, and I also loved that it was basically a repository for all of the Star Trek actors to just do voice acting for a Disney cartoon.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey, Riker wants to be a bad guy? Riker can be a bad guy. Troy wants to be a bad guy? Troy can be a bad guy.
Okay, but also Criminal Minds and not voice acting. Jonathan Frakes' character on Criminal Minds was horrifying. So was Will Wheaton's.
Forgive my silence.
They did an amazing fucking job.
That's one of the things that I find really interesting. So many of the Star Trek alum can play really good bad guys.
Yeah.
Same like David Tennant. can play a really good bad guy. To the point to where I really don't want David Tennant to play a bad guy anymore because I like David Tennant, and I don't want to not like David Tennant because he's such a convincing bad guy.
But yeah, so that was some of my experience at GalaxyCon. Sorry for hijacking things. I just got really excited.
Oh no, we were talking about cons. You haven't hijacked anything. To be fair, I should be paying
There
attention.
is no game happening. It's just talking. Sorry. Y'all are here for the game. I know that. I apologize.
They're not here for the game.
You're here for our beautiful faces.
You already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to?
Your apprehension stings.
It's like, that's one of the things, like,
But I expect they will desire
I'd say a good 50% of the time, I actually don't watch any of the Let's Players that I watch. I have them on in the background and I listen to their commentary because I'm there for the commentary. The game is a good backdrop because that's, a good, middle ground, especially to get into new commentators and new Let's Players is, you play a game that's a game I enjoy, similar tastes, let me see your take on it. But, like, I could not watch Game Grumps and just listen to Game Grumps.
Well,
in the
yeah,
background.
that's true.
Most of Penn playing any of the Castlevania games, I've just listened to Penn talk because I like Penn's commentary on the because
We like you, Penn.
she goes super in depth with like the mythology, the lore behind like why this enemy is named this or where this name comes, like super informative and super in depth, and that's one of the things that I really like because I will sit there and I will get lost in a fucking rabbit hole on Wikipedia on.
I mean, yeah.
But like, the only time I will like ridiculously watch Game Grumps to pay attention to what's going on is during their power hour when
Thanks, Mama and Barbara.
what they're doing is the entertaining thing. But like if I'm sitting there watching them play Mario Maker and listening to Aaron lose his shit for the umpteenth time because he's playing one of Ross's levels and has died 100 times in a row, like I don't need to see him fail at the same spot over and over again. Hearing him fail at the same spot over and over again is the entertaining part.
I mean, that's true. Listening to Dan give him shit for failing the 80 bajillionth time in the same place is what I find entertaining. So I guess our roles are clearly defined now.
Well, to be fair, Dan also refuses to play any of Ross's levels.
Oh, I don't blame him.
Like,
Because I wouldn't either.
like, yeah.
It's you then?
If you like me nerding out about mythology, you're gonna want to check out Okami. Oh, yes.
Competence and age are not
Sorry,
necessarily
7.
correlated. As you well
I'm the odd man out, so I hyper-focus on whatever watch, get pissed, external distraction. I mean, yeah,
External distraction.
at the I wonder if you bear
Okay,
Wacky weaving inflatable arm flailing two man.
dude has a monocle. Calling it now, he's a bad guy.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Tits pervert.
I'm just saying that the weight of breast that size and all of that weight being channeled to the back of your neck through that choker is not good.
Magic.
That's really unhealthy.
She has a levitation spell holding them.
Go to a chiropractor and find more practical clothing.
now
No, magic.
seems you'll be taking charge of one of the
It's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. The Harry Potter references continue.
It's not mimosa. It's mimosa.
Do you really not know?
Well, in this case, beer mosa. But whatever.
Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely
Hearing Dan say it, Ross is
of origin.
in the window smiling because he knows we're gonna play this level. Yeah.
The Black
Yeah.
Eagle House is for students from the Adresti. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess.
The Blue Lion
The Blue
from the
Lions.
Holy Kingdom of Argus.
Is this the sorting hat ceremony? Is that what we're doing now? Do I get to pick?
There is the Golden Deer House, which is for
Jesse's a Hufflepuff.
I am very proud Hufflepuff.
Claude, grandson to Duke
next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here.
The next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke. So basically, the next in line for all three kingdoms are students here. There's not going to be an assassination attempt at all.
Also, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Yeah, that's not disturbing.
Okay, so I get
no foreboding there at all.
Maybe Monocle Guy isn't a bad guy. Maybe he's Dumbledore, and maybe she is super young McGonagall. I don't say super hot McGonagall, because I bet McGonagall was hot when she was younger.
Have you actually seen pictures of Maggie Smith when she was younger?
No.
Some of her early films?
I haven't.
She's beautiful.
Like,
I mean, she's beautiful now,
yeah.
but she is a stunner.
It's like, Betty White was just...
Oh, yeah.
Like, you wouldn't think to go like, oh yeah, like, her at that age, like, she's fucking gorgeous. Because it's like, you've known Betty White as Betty White for...
No, Betty White is... Yeah.
But
well,
no,
she's Betty White. I'm convinced that maybe she's actually somehow immortal.
She's the Highlander. I'm pretty sure she had to behead the other three cast members of Golden Girls, and now there can be only one.
Maybe that's what happened to Casey Kasem.
Some they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Leia will.
And you back to the top 40 countdown.
That should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
I'm a terrible person, I'm sorry.
Given the later revelations, Dumbledore was a bad guy. Dumbledore
Yeah, he was
a dick. He was a dick. However, I don't know what...
He wasn't the
He wasn't the bad guy. He was a bad guy. What... Philip keeps sending me this, and I love it. It's the scene where Harry's dead talking to dead Dumbledore at King's Cross Station. It's like, you have to choose between what is hard and what is easy. Can I tell you a secret, Harry? I'm both right now. And I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. But
Did J.K. Rowling do that? Is that how she was explaining ex post facto that Dumbledore is gay?
do not chew on cables.
Also, screw her. Turf. Anyway.
I didn't know she was a turf.
Yep. J.K.
That's-
Rowling's a turf.
That's...
Or fart. As
Fart.
I like to go with. Feminism appropriating
I know worrying.
reactionary transphobe.
She's sucking the vitality from everyone. Who's sucking the vitality? Helen
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes.
Good example of a woman that was a girl next door, cute when younger.
I
Can't say that's all true.
want to grow up
How
to be
trustworthy
Helen
is
Mirren.
this Gerald's character? Is
I-
he the man who went missing after the Great Fire?
Someone posted a picture of, there was, Helen Mirren did a nude scene in one of her early movies and posted that. I'm sitting here going, I wish I looked half that good. And she made a comment about how, you know, she wished she looked half that good now, and whoever was responsible, like, I bet you still look that good now. It's like, I have no chance of ever sleeping with you, but I'm gonna say,
Helen Mirren is just a gift. Yeah, Judi Dench also agreed.
yeah, Judi Dench.
Trust. More importantly, we cannot ignore those who harbor ill will.
Oh, Betty, yeah, I caught on a second after that. Cat, show yourselves. Francis, come here. Come here.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Come here.
Yes.
Come here.
The matter is of great importance as well.
Come here, Turd Ferguson.
My investigation.
Oh, but I have a Rowan.
Rowan's here. Hi.
It's
Hi,
a
Void.
Rowan.
The Void Cat. Yes. So I don't want to be snuggly, but the people love me. Hi. Yeah. You're Ooze Cat. You can turn into liquid. That's your superpower.
Rhea,
He was so lovey this morning, and he got very upset when I stopped petting him while I was drinking my coffee, and he started nuzzling my leg and then biting my shin. And I was like, you little asshole! I don't have enough padding on my shin for anybody to be biting at that and me not want to kick them.
So, the streamer who just started selling her bath water.
Boop.
Have you heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she also got into some hot water because she tossed her cat behind her head. Like, she just picked up the cat and just, like, on stream.
Mm.
So, like, PETA started chewing her out. And I hate PETA. I
PETA's
really
terrible.
do. But, like, that's one of the few times I'm like, in this argument, I'm siding with PETA. Because, like, you don't fucking treat cats that way.
I've been known to toss a cat or two, but I at least look at where I'm tossing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't toss it blindly behind me. Like, I will toss the cat onto the couch. I will toss the cat onto the bed. You know.
I will toss one down the hallway. There's your
hallway?
food.
Yeah, but like blindly.
Not chuck. Just kind of gently lob.
Yeah, underhanded. Slow pitch.
I hate slow pitch so much. Okay, sorry.
Everyone says hi to the cat. Void cat is loud and wants chicken.
What's up, Light?
Light's here. Rowan, come back. Come be snuggly. Come.
Just Shin Lore chapter for Jess. Thank you, Seven. I appreciate that. I appreciate your being my historian. That's very helpful. Especially since my memory is getting a little wonky with the meds.
I sweat glamorously. He doesn't have long enough hair to do the hair flip out of the water.
Yeah, not quite. Soon. Give him a couple months.
Oh, hey, I can wander around and look at shit.
I imagine you, frankly, we have...
Yeah, sometimes a cat just needs to be heated.
You saved the lives of the students you can't. Now you should make the round.
And now I get to talk to you. My first task, murder the children.
Oh, I need to see that episode of SpongeBob. I haven't seen that yet. Thank you for the tip.
Isn't there an episode of SpongeBob where Gary's like a wizard?
Yes.
Okay.
There's also the one where Gary runs away and SpongeBob tries to adopt a worm. Well, first he tries another snail, Larry, who bites and scratches and doesn't like anyone. And then he tries adopting a worm.
Have you seen they've actually released another trailer for the Rocco's Modern Life reboot?
No.
Yeah.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life. Don't care about the minimap. Speak to the house leaders.
Oh yeah, baby. Right there.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Rocco, Mrs. Bighead. I need to talk to you.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your...
So you accepted a teaching position here. Pity. Now I can't bang you.
I never properly introduced myself, did I?
And chances are that's what all three of them would say, because I think all three of them will hit on you.
With leading the Black Eagles.
I don't.
I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Nope. Don't want to know more.
Why not? Why don't you want to know more?
Are you the...
You must be the new
Because they're not the
professor.
Red Eagles.
What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here.
Yes! This is him! This is the gatekeeper that everyone's apparently fucking fallen in love with.
Smile. Now, and by that I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life.
It's like, yeah.
Okay, so far I like him.
Alright. There's a cat. Can I talk to the cat?
You turn the page, you wash your hands.
Turning the page. The cat. I can't interact with the cat. What kind of fuckery is this game? Don't tease me. There's a cat. I want to.
No, the cat is just gonna be a cat.
But I want to pet the cat.
The cat doesn't want you to pet it.
How many times, like, you just walk, it's like, cat. Just want to pet the cat. You turn the page.
Pet the cat, Chris. Just pet the cat.
Imagine New Game Plus for this is some kind of elaborate poly setup. No, you only get to marry one. You only get to have apparently one meaningful relationship at a time. I need to go talk to the people. You've got a thing over your head. That means you're important.
Fable let you have more than one, right? But it wasn't technically poly. It just had... You were just setting up franchises, basically. Different village, different, lover, I guess.
In Okami, you can feed the kitties. I haven't played Okami in years. Not since I lived with Pat. Because that's when I picked it up on PS2. And, yeah.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm from the ruling house.
Didn't you just fight together?
Yep, we fought side by side.
But now you're getting introductions.
Yep.
That's silly. I mean, even if you never got a first introduction to begin with, you've been in battle, just go to the tavern, have an ale, self-medicate your PTSD, and... Sorry. I didn't mean to get all political commentary about it, but that's just what happens.
Wow, Sugar Bear. Way to get political. Can't get enough of that golden, Chris.
You move hundreds down.
Because Congress didn't pass any common sense gun reform. Fucking Dan. Oh, God.
But you didn't count on the tank lobby, did you, Granny? Can't get enough of this howitzer.
You have to, is the Switch version 60 FPS or is it capped at 30? Because I have the PS4 version. And part of the reasons why I got the PS4 version is because, for one, it was cheap, and I got it before the Switch version was announced. But, does it have the FPS? Because this is one of those games where I actually really like the 60 FPS because of the art style makes it just look so much prettier. Like, the aesthetic for this game is like a Japanese watercolor painting.
Yeah.
Just, like, the 30 FPS isn't bad because I'm pretty sure that's what the PS2 version was, but, like, the 60 FPS version looked just, it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. No, the blue lines don't catch my attention. Quest complete! I got a sword! Continue exploring. Hello, fellow children.
Skateboards! Hey, guys. Then I want to play Foursquare too, guys.
I'm Steve Buscemi in the... Hello, fellow children. Another cat that I can't fucking interact with. Because
hey, Alex.
they just... Another cat that I can't interact with. This game is like the biggest cock tease for people who actually like cats.
Okay, that's not a cock tease, it's just a tease. Unless you're sexually aroused by cats, in which case there's a different conversation that needs to be had.
Well, I mean, furries.
Yes.
I'm talking about
Oh, well, yeah.
in-game cats.
Or
These cats.
Or Cats the Musical.
Or that. Oh.
God, that was terrifying.
Andrew Lloyd Webber is awful.
Like, I don't like Andrew Lloyd Webber. But isn't he dead?
I don't know. I don't care.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if he is dead...
But his music lives on to torture me personally. I
mean, if he is dead, he is being tortured by this new version of Cats.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just know it didn't mean to happen.
Since you are new,
And it's not okay.
Which house will I choose? Which house should I choose? It's Sorting Hat time.
I mean, I'd go with Golden Deer just because those are Hufflepuff colors, but
The only problem is I don't like ranged units. I always end up getting them killed. So if I know I pick him, he's dead. He's gonna die.
You do you. I'm just saying. I know what I would pick. But we are two independent people. Their own.
Alright, also, I was kind of hoping that one guy there in the corner was like Gordon from Giant Clover.
So are you going to go with what are now apparently the Gold Eagles?
What the I didn't even notice that. What the fuck? Can you not pick a color scheme and stick with it?
Gonna fly like an eagle.
Can you create your character? You get to pick either between a male or female avatar, but you don't get any sort of character creation other than that. You get to pick a name and you get to pick a date of birth. So I'm Panda-chan. Well, fuck it. Since I'm not planning on doing it, we'll go with Hufflepuff.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open mob.
They are all promising youths.
Brother? Oh. I
Welcome
am
back
so
late.
sincerely
Oh hey, it's Hermione. I mean,
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it...
No, it's nothing.
This is our newest professor.
this is our
Is
newest.
it Hermione or is it Luna?
This is our newest Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, Professor Panda-chan.
Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flight. I'm so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of.
The gold red eagle, gold deer, and lions. Yep, I'm Panda-chan. Granted, you have one letter short to actually be Panda-chan, so it's Pnda-chan.
Punda-chan.
Panda-chan. Hi. What are you doing?
Wait, what? Are you...
I am your new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, which means, as the plot goes, I'm probably going to kill one of you.
Means I am either going to die horribly, or I am the villain, and I will murder you outright in your sleep.
Or I'm what's-her-face, McBitchface, who gets attacked by centaurs for being a racist cunt.
one must truly marvel at the exceptionality. I've heard you are...
Umbridge, that's the name.
My discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps.
She reminds me of a few people I know quite personally, and it scares me. Like, she legitimately gives me nightmares.
Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois.
As far as skill
That
goes,
one guy is so ripped, his shirt is barely...
here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Night.
I heard.
Okay, so there's a picture that goes around the internet.
Also, why is everyone breathing so fast? They're at rest. They shouldn't be like.
The captain? Who are you talking about?
We're all just super excited.
Like, y'all, your blood pressure has got to be nuts.
Our resting heart rate is 150 beats per minute.
Mercenary.
Jeebus.
You're exaggerating a bit.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald deserves nothing but respect.
Oh, you and I aren't gonna get along, are you?
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
You're a suck-up.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia.
You're a realist.
Child is going. Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Oh.
You're the quiet one.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
My tactics involved
Shouldn't we
Let's look at that shirt.
How sad.
Yeah, you've got crap Taylor, dude.
Yeah.
I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. There's no meat involved. It's not a party.
If there's no meat involved, it's not a party. Said the guy whose chest is ripping out of his shirt.
I mean, true. It's true. I guess it's very context dependent in terms of what kind of party. But true.
Sausage party. That was a terrible movie, too.
There's a whole lot of carrots in this stew.
Tina.
I love Tina so much. Tina Belcher is just relatable.
His butt. So there's a picture that goes around. It's of a very well endowed woman that is wearing a shirt very much like he is, where it's half opening past where the buttons are, and the caption to it is, "Be as confident as she is in her buttons," because it looks like one spinal adjustment, they're all gonna fly off at high speed and kill someone. He's got the same thing. Like, be as confident as his buttons. His buttons.
I mean, back in my youth, I had a couple of shirts that
While you're here,
I loved, but I had outgrown. And by youth, I mean my late 20s.
allow me to tell you everything.
I had outgrown, and it became. There were just two of us on the forum I was on who could do it, and it wasn't so much like a sexy thing as much as just a hilarious party trick that we'd just go. I mean, we'd just flex our pecs and our shirts would come open. I always had an undershirt on. It wasn't sexy, but it was a party trick. It was just...
I'm still failing to hear how this isn't sexy. That sounds awesome.
It wasn't sexy. It did make people laugh, especially if they had been smoking or drinking. It was a good time.
A whole show of Bob's Burgers is classic.
It really is. I love it so much.
Someone asked earlier if I had gotten a chance to play the hero for for Smash Up. No, I haven't. I haven't got any of the DLC characters yet. I need to just go ahead and get the Fighter's Pass and get all that. The only DLC character I've got is the Piranha Plant because he came with the game. So.
Jeez, Chris, what are you doing with your life?
Apparently.
Neither of us have had the free time for like fun things, for stuff like that in a hot minute. It feels like
I've spent all week putting a new stereo into a car, so because learning how to wire a Toyota was fun, because naturally they can't use, the standard wire layouts. Like red is the hot wire, black is the ground. No, they use pink with yellow stripe. Why the fuck? When you have a red, black, and yellow cable, why do you not use any of those as the standard power? Because those are all the ones that they use for standard power. Don't start making shit up.
he doesn't have feelings about this at all.
I don't. I had to sit there and stare at a wiring diagram and just sit there and I got mad because I'm like, this is way more complicated than it should be. Until I finally found one that had a side-by-side. This is what standard wiring is. This is what the Toyota version is. And I'm like, oh my god, thank you for someone breaking it down.
A pattern I've never seen before.
Heroes like the sword guys mixed with mage.
An undiscovered crest has been detected.
And now we're discussing Persona. Oh, right! Fuck, I forgot about Joker. He is a DLC character, too.
How
Yep.
Thrilling.
Forgot about him. Yep.
Pardon my unrestrained.
Dumbledore.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. You may leave now.
That seems a bit inappropriate
And now
for
he's
the workplace.
Now he's sparkling. Okay. There was a
Yeah, they are a pain in the ass.
What are a pain in the ass?
The pink striped wires.
Oh yeah.
They're yeah.
It's like and it wasn't just like there was pink, there was purple, there was 2 shades of green.
It notes the days on which events and missions will take. Pay careful attention to your
Olive and celery.
carefully plan what you intend to do each month.
I was gonna I had a train of thought, and it is now the train from Back to the Future 3. It went over the cliff and exploded. Like, just...
Yeah. I'm sorry. I fucked that up.
I apparently have to explode. So, we have like 15 minutes left in the stream. I have got nothing accomplished in this game.
No, you have. There's been bonding and
I
personal revelations.
I got the sorting hat to tell me I'm not there's a bird. We're following the bird. Is the bird is in my room. I don't think the bird is supposed to be in my room. Oh no.
It has a message for you, I'm sure.
Why do I is that my familiar? Tell me your secrets, Hedwig.
Meanwhile, Al's like, fuck you, buddy. I'm just here to take a nap. You need to leave me alone.
Okay, is it just me or like the familiars in Harry Potter were just weird as shit? Like you could have an owl, you could have a cat, you could have a rat, or you could have a toad.
A frog.
I mean,
A frog or a toad.
Still, that seems really out of left field because
Except for the cat. The cat is pretty typical, I guess.
I mean,
in terms of how we traditionally think of familiars.
Hi, puppy.
Oh.
Hi.
But I mean, like Loki was my familiar. Like,
I mean, yeah, there are no dogs, and he obviously likes me, and I can't interact with him. I just.
But I do love frogs. I would be okay with a frog familiar.
It just seems like a really hard creature to take care of.
Frogs?
Yeah.
No. They're pretty easy, actually.
I mean, those were like. I remember the scene with the
You
chorus.
feed them crickets, it's fine.
Those you weren't feeding. Like, those were.
Yeah, you can feed them crickets, and it's fine.
How many crickets do you have to feed them?
Probably like 4 or 5 at a time.
Those,
You can buy them at PetSmart. It's
those,
fine.
Those fuckers look like they need to eat like 400 to 500 crickets.
No, it's like 4 or 5, like once or twice a day, depending on the toad or frog.
Are you thinking like normal size frog or toad? These.
Yeah, I know.
Those frogs just looked really fucking scary.
They're not scary. They're beautiful.
They were giant. They looked like dinosaurs.
They're beautiful. I love frogs. They make my heart
Hey,
happy.
there's another. Is that my owl? Come here, Hedwig. We're gonna follow Hedwig.
Who the fuck is Hedwig? That's not my name.
Who the fuck is following me?
Yeah, frog legs are delicious. I will admit that.
And people are there's still conversation of Persona going on. It will probably not surprise anyone to know I've not played any of the Persona games. I have 2 of them. I have Persona 2 and I have Persona 5.
That's a little anachronistic.
Well, so I actually made it a point to where I would not get into the Persona games because they are really fucking weird. And this coming from me.
Okay.
There's a recurring monster in the Persona games that is a penis chariot.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the games, the children shot themselves in the head with a magic gun to release a demon that was their that's the whole persona. So it's like kids. It's a weird series, and it just gets even weirder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's like it's weird.
Any hoozle.
Snowy owls don't say who, actually, they say preek. Prick. As in, this prick keeps following me.
You prick.
Drugs.
Maybe my familiar is an owl.
Drugs.
Drugs.
No. Who invited you again? Can I go this way? Oh, I can go this way. Oh, I'm in the rose garden. What the fuck is that?
So...
Is no one concerned by the floating green orb?
Meh.
The amiibo gazebo.
I love it. That's awesome. Anyway.
The amiibo gazebo. I don't have any amiibo available at the moment to scan, or I would just to try that shit out.
So I guess you don't have to be quite as concerned about the floating green orb.
I mean...
You just get to laugh about it.
I get to laugh. Oh, I'm apparently... Oh, hey, it's you! I'm in the dining hall.
That's where I want to be. Give me noms. The candles aren't floating, though. This is subpar.
I have had many great learnings from many. I am hopeful.
I kind of want food now, but I don't know what.
I will do my best trying.
Have you ever had that? Like, you have a craving for something, but you don't know what it is. But, like, there's something that you know would just be like, that would hit the spot.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking, like, maybe...
I have that feeling a lot.
Maybe a nice steak.
Steak would be good. I know what I want right now, but I won't have it for a while.
What's that?
After that horrible interaction, Thai food. Give me some really delicious Thai spring rolls. You gotta have the right spice combo in there.
I'm sitting here thinking a nice filet with some blue cheese crumble.
Unless we're going out to dinner after this, you need to hush your face. That's what you need to do.
Vague sustenance. S&T is really depressing. I couldn't get into the Shin Megami Tensei games either. Mostly because the first one that I ever recall seeing was one of the ones on the DS. And it was like, dude wearing a Lego helmet. And I could not take that seriously.
The monastery is... Might you help me with a favor?
I get a herring. Which means I can cut down the mightiest tree in the forest. You challenge a god, God pulls out the Glock. Stay away from Thai, too spicy. Every time I've had Thai, it's always been wildly inconsistent with the spice. It's either like really spicy or not spicy.
Yeah.
Like, I've not really found a good middle ground.
Well, that's why I order dishes from the same place that are not spicy and spicy. Which you can't do the crab rangoon, which is what I like to do. That helps kind of like temper it if it gets a little too hot because of the cream cheese in it. But
I can't share a meal. It hasn't been unlocked yet. I don't know how to eat with you.
That's
I really need
learning to eat by yourself though is
I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
a thing, and maybe you haven't mastered it yet, and that's okay. And when you do, then it's okay to share it. I don't know.
Apparently I have to go fishing. That was what the quest was that gave me the herring. Another cat. You look like Rowan.
It's the void.
I'm gonna follow you. Where are you
Okay,
going?
why don't you just mosey and block the gate? Jeez.
Well, apparently I get to see two of my...
That's how I feel when I go grocery shopping and people get stuck in the aisle.
We're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses.
We're gonna have a mock battle between the... We're gonna attack classmates.
After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well.
Talk to the dining staff. You can invite two girls to lunch after a quest. Oh, hey! I can... I guess that's how you build up relationships, is by taking out... Like, going on dates, I guess. Fuck. That seems way more boring than the... I haven't unlocked sharing a meal.
I mean... Also, going on dates? What the fuck is that shit?
It's what normal people do.
What?
I hear the bulletin. If you haven't, no, you can. I hear the bulletin. Students and teach. That means as you explore. Students and that means as you explore.
Whee! I talked to you!
Which is how I felt after talking to David Tennant.
Whee! I talked to you!
And it comes full circle.
Did you just pass the flying nut? Maybe?
I don't know. She didn't look much like Sally Field to me, but...
You're the one who I'm not going to get along with.
Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned.
Okay, yeah. You wanted to learn my tactics that I've learned. It's
throwing a sword like a dick.
I'm going to throw a sword at her like a dick.
I figured it out, guys. Look at me.
Actually, I was going to say my tactics involve having one of my units be cannon fodder to lure out the other people. Hello, decoy the pig hostage.
Jesus.
That was one of the best. Did you ever watch Tiny Toons?
Uh-huh.
Did you see
so much Tiny Toons?
The episode where Plucky was Bat Duck?
Yes.
And how Hampton was decoy the pig hostage? It took me years to get the... Batman wears dark colors because he blends into the night, and Robin wears bright-ass orange, yellow, and green. Shit. Dick Grayson was meant to be a decoy. Marauder skips every tutorial. I mean, I'm not taking this seriously. Like, I'm not Let's Playing this. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Apparently, he likes the lovely ladies.
In Mercedes. Lady Ray has quite the view, too.
Keep it in your pants.
Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy.
Beautiful girls, boobies, as far as the eye can see.
Keep it in your pants.
Professor, I've got a small favor.
This is school, not a dating site.
I did more dating in high school than anywhere else. Like,
yeah, me too. That's the last time I did any dating, as a matter of fact. Even then, I rarely went out on actual dates.
Same.
It was expensive.
Yeah. I can talk to the dining staff now. Today's special. What's today's special? Apparently Hilda likes today's special. Saggart and cream.
Okay. A current reduction. That sounds fancy.
Sure. I'm apparently going to dinner with... Is it dinner or lunch? I don't know.
It's delicious.
And you're blushing.
No,
bonds of the three of us have grown stronger and motivated. Because I'm going to have you murder people for me. You have more activity points. You have so much room for
activities.
Oh.
Which is totally the name of my 3 terabyte external hard drive with so much room for activities. That's where I keep Camtasia.
And for going on a date, I guess going on a date, basically, I got an onion.
Yes!
From the guy who needs to keep it in his pants, he gave me an onion.
Hey. At least then no one will be tempted to make out with you.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends. Some
You're
people
a professor. Your student should not want to make out with you, and you should definitely have clear boundaries.
This is true. I mean...
Otherwise, that's abuse.
I could be like Dr. Jones and have all of the female students, you know, writing shit on their eyelids of "I love you" every time they close their eyes. And having to climb out my office window to escape them.
I mean, to be fair, when I was like 14 and rewatching that movie, I would totally have been one of those girls that's like, I love you. And now I'm like, no, that's just gross. That's like there's a great power differential there, and that's just abuse. So, you know, just it was good for him to draw that line in the sand.
Yeah.
No, this is inappropriate.
I mean, I've had
it's like one of the few appropriate things he did.
I've had a few.
I mean, I love Indiana Jones. I really do. But, like, there's some sketchy shit going on.
He did punch Nazis.
He did punch Nazis.
And communists.
But I'm a communist.
But not Russian communist.
That's a
different type.
Okay, I'm a communist in terms of an economic philosophy. The communism is fine. It's when it turns into a dictatorship that it's a problem.
Yeah, when it becomes the blind ideology. That can be said about anything. Anything that becomes a blind ideology is a problem.
MAGA hats.
What? Oh.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, I've had a couple of teachers that I was really attracted to. I would never have said anything while I was their student. But, like, if I were still in contact with them, you know, after I was their student, I'd totally be like, I never had the guts to ask you out because I was your student, and that would have been awkward and creepy. But now that I'm not your student and that power differential's not there, you want to go get a drink. Like, there was still a different, like, an age gap. But the power differential of student and teacher was gone.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Although I think it's different if you're talking about female teachers and you as a
male, yeah.
Man.
Well, I mean, I think, not being a male teacher myself, like, if a female former student was like, hey, I really had a crush on you when you were my teacher, would you like to get a drink, would be a very different conversation than the active student saying, hey, I have a crush on you, would you like...
it would still be, it would be very different, but there's still a dynamic there that's, and a sense of...
And it's also...
entitlement there that's a little...
And, like, if the teacher instigated it, that's a very, also a very different...
Yeah.
Like, if the student, like...
In high school, my theory of knowledge teacher, who was also the swim coach, was dating my, the student teacher in my biology class, who he met because she was a swimmer on his swim team at the same high school, like 4 years prior.
That sounds uncomfortable.
And they started dating, like, the day she graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really gross.
My dance teacher at my high school got fired because she was sleeping with male students.
Good. That needed firing.
Yeah.
That's inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like,
anyway, so moral of the story is, even in game, like, don't fuck your student. That's
don't fuck your student. Oh.
There's a pretty clear delineation.
You know, fighting alongside each other to the death. Just don't fuck them.
I mean, McGonagall didn't hit on her students. That's all I'm saying. Even Lockhart Gilderoy did not. Hit on his
And
students.
he was probably the trashiest teacher at that school.
Yeah.
Like,
He was probably hitting on the other teachers, but at least he was not. Good old Gilderoy Lockhart.
yeah. Anyway, it's actually about time for the stream to end. Actually, it's probably past time for the stream to end. Just a few minutes. Because, I got so much done.
Whoopsie daisies!
I've had a fight. I talked to a time-stopping young lady.
Zygote. Female infant.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say child because I guarantee you she's not a child because I know she's older than...
She's like, she kind of looks like one of the children of the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went on a lunch date with 2 students. So
And you got an onion.
And I got an onion and a herring. I have
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
My ankles are wet, but my cuffs are bone dry. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. On that
thank
note,
you, Matt Groening, for your many creations. There.
But please stop predicting the future.
Yeah,
I'm tired of your shit coming true because some of that shit is really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Speaking as though we are living in the shitty timeline.
Yeah. This really is a terrible timeline.
Yeah. Someone needs to get the time stone from Doctor Strange and fix everything.
Fix yo shit.
But yes, thank you for tuning in to this not really a live stream.
I mean, it was a live stream. There just wasn't much gameplay.
There wasn't much
So
game.
thank you for tuning in for our colorful commentary.
I mean, to be fair, any RPG that I pick is going to do that. Like, it's RPGs have a long intro that takes a while to get into the meat of the game.
Yeah.
Which is why I typically let's play them rather than live stream them, because then I can shave down as much of the dull bits that I can. But since this was so new, I figured it would draw in some attention.
Shaving the dull bits.
I shave the dull bits.
Instead of dully shaving the bits. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, don't
and a
you...
recipe for razor burn.
Yeah, you want a nice, sharp, clean razor. Which reminds me, a story, my brother and my dad were talking about something when we were incredibly young. And my brother was a teenager, and I love my brother, I do, but he was, and still can be, like, the biggest smartass. Not that it's genetic or anything, not that it applies to me or my dad as well. There's no question about the genetics in this family. It is a lineage of smartasses. But my brother was being a smartass, and Dad was just
He's
like...
the firstborn smartass, and it...
Yeah. It's...
Yes.
But my brother was playing with a knife in the kit, like a butcher's knife type thing. And he was just playing with it, and Dad's like, "You were gonna cut yourself." And my brother's like, "It's dull. It's not sharp. I haven't sharpened the knife yet." And looks down and just has like a very long but not deep, just enough to slightly start bleeding cut, and just shit. It's the first time any of us, like me or my brother, ever cussed in front of my family. Like, growing up, like, we did not, like, no. Like, it was, I remember I was building something with my dad, and I hit my thumb, and I just, like, and my mom was like, and that's why cuss words were invented. And I'm like, I am not going to cuss in front of you, because this feels like a trap, for one. And it wasn't until we were adults that my parents would actively cuss in front of us. But that was the first time I heard my brother directly, within earshot of my parents. He just goes, shit! And Dad just started cackling.
So, and Mom, if you're still here, you'll enjoy this. So, I had a similar incident with my sister, who is 6 years younger than me, and she was in kindergarten, and she needed me to put peanut butter on a piece of bread for her because she wasn't allowed to use a butter knife, or she thought she wasn't allowed to use a butter knife because it was a knife. And I was like, it's a butter knife, it's okay, like, you'll be fine. And I pull out the butter knife, and I'm like rubbing it across the webbing between my forefinger and my thumb. I'm like, it's fine. See, like nothing's happening. You can't cut yourself with it. And just as soon as I said, you can't cut yourself with it, and I was like, see, it's fine. This has my germs on it, though, so I'm going to put it down, and here's a new butter. So, you know.
I have a scar on my thumb. It's kind of hard to see at times, but other times it's really pronounced. But right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, one Christmas, Mom likes to put candy in our stockings. Like, that's really all our stockings are like. We might get one small, like, type gift thing, but it's mostly just snacks and candy. And she got my brother and me a Reese's Bell.
Oh.
And you've probably seen like the little tiny Reese's or Hershey's Bells.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one, it was a Hershey, not Reese's. Sorry.
No, but I remember those. Yeah.
But this one was solid chocolate. It wasn't hollow like most of the other ones. And so I'm sitting here trying to cut it, and it's not cutting, and I slip and just slice my thumb. And I'm sitting here going, I'm bleeding, and Mom felt terrible because she's like I got you that, and it's like, because like there was no way to just bite into it because of how it was shaped.
I mean, yeah, there is. You just weren't creative enough.
No, I couldn't get my jaw in a position to actually.
Maybe I can just unhinge my jaw like a snake, and when candy's involved, I will. Like I take my candy very seriously. I don't eat it often, but I take it seriously.
See, I wanted to I really wanted to use Dad's table saw or something and just cut the fucker in half. But like, Mom felt bad. She's like, I got you that, and it's really difficult to enjoy, and you to hurt yourself. I'm like, it's chocolate. I'm sitting there bleeding. It's like, it's chocolate. I don't fucking care.
I want candy.
I enjoy this.
What's a little blood?
More likely blood, not chocolate.
Anyway, sorry. We got a little sidetracked.
Yeah, we totally got sidetracked. But
But
thank
now
you
you
all.
know us a little bit.
Yeah, fun stories. Thank you all for tuning in and enjoying the stream. Follow Twitter, Patreon, things.
Yeah.
No.
Check out the Stuff and Junk.
Check out the Stuff and Junk. And
yeah, follow me on Twitter. Look at my later twat, I don't know. Later something.
That last one is really.
I don't know what the past tense of that is.
I guarantee you it's not twat.
But it made you laugh. Yeah, anyway, yeah. So there's stuff there, and when I try to remember, I don't always remember to link stuff when I have an article go up, but you can check out Sweatpants and Coffee, search for Jessica Gray, find my writing.
And I'm here on the YouTubes, and I occasionally post mildly entertaining things on Twitter.
Sometimes it's just me out of context.
Sometimes it is just Jesse out of context, or other people out of context. I have
That's
quoted.
true.
I've quoted Libet. I've quoted Will, Philip, and Adam out
Luth?
of context. No, I haven't. I
haven't gotten Luth?
I haven't quoted Luth out of
okay.
context on Twitter.
All right,
I've quoted Luth out of context
just generally.
everywhere else, but just not on Twitter.
All right, well, noted. We have a new life goal then.
Yep.
All right.
So yeah.
Check us out.
Be back next week for more live streaming. Same hat time, same hat channel.
And guys, it'll be my sister's birthday, and if she's on the live stream, we all need to be like really.
If it is okay, her birthday. Tell her she gets to pick what game we live stream.
Okay. I will let her know.
She can pick what game we live stream so that she can tune into the chat and watch us.
If she doesn't have to work.
If she doesn't have to work.
But.
Well, I mean, even still, she can watch it afterwards because it'll be saved as a video. So tell her she gets to pick what game we live stream. And that happy birthday. So.
Woo! All right.
So
yeah, tune in next week. It'll be a fun surprise.
Yeah. Bye.